Portsmouth Hospital Trust holds biannually public meetings, and the latest one will be held on Friday. At it, they'll discuss developments in the GP community and the concerns that Queen Alexandra Hospital is overstretched. Joining me now in the studio to talk more about the issues that will be raised is Suzanne Pepper. Welcome, thank you for coming in. So tell me a bit about this meeting then. What is it?
Well, it's the chance for the public to question the Trust and to ask what they're doing about the issues that have been raised about QA Hospital. It's not a knocking session on the Portsmouth Hospital Trust. There is some truly excellent work being done there. Their latest initiative about looking after carers when patients go into hospital is becoming a blueprint for the rest of the country. So there are some very good things that they do. The issues that mostly concern the Older Persons Forum members are the inability of QA, it would appear, to cope in their emergency department. They have been overstretched for a long time, despite the fact that they have had falling numbers of people through the doors. They're consistently breaking their 12-hour wait for people on trolleys in corridors, and people are not being seen in time. Now, we know they're working hard to make this happen, but we want to find out what precisely it is they're doing, and also to look at what we can do to help them and to maybe prevent people from going to the emergency department.
So you're obviously there on behalf of the Older Persons Forum then. So what kind of questions will you be putting to them? Can you give us an insight?
One of them will be, when are you going to be able to meet your 4-hour targets? They were hoping to meet them 85% of the time by now. I think they're about 72 to 77, depending on the day of the week at the moment. Also, one of the issues they talk about a lot is people being medically optimised and not being able to leave hospital. These are generally older people, and it's a great concern to our members because they want to know what's being done about it. It does require some innovative thinking. If you say year on year, we can't make this work because we can't get people out the back door of the hospital, therefore we can't move people through the process in the front door, you have to do something about it.
Yeah.
Getting them out the back door is the responsibility generally of social care, adult services. So there has to be a way that this can manage. Doing the same thing time and time again and expecting a different result is insanity. They have to look at innovative ways of managing this.
So the public meeting then is a chance for you to voice your concerns and for them to address them and to say moving forward how they might change things and to take on board what you're saying to them. So it really is a two-way conversation then, more, you know. Oh
yeah. I mean, they have done things. They've got this thing called Pit Stop that, you know, treats people more rapidly, and they do listen to the public to see what ideas we come up with, really. So it's, as I say, it's not just a let's all go and bash Portsmouth Hospital Trust session. It is a two-way conversation, and it is part of them being open and honest about what's happening, and a part of us saying, what can we do to help?
So what other work do you do then as the Older Persons Forum?
Well, our raison d'etre really is to get as much information as we can out to our members. For example, Gosport Age Concern have just started a project called The Big Conversation.
Right.
This is to encourage people to have that tricky conversation amongst the family about funerals, wills, what sort of death do you want? If you can have that conversation now, when you're relatively fit and healthy, you can find out the things that your family member wants. It's much better to have the conversation now than when you're sitting by a bedside when they're very poorly.
And are you running events to raise awareness on that?
There's a coffee morning on the 13th in Gosport Discovery Centre. So that'll be a good thing to attend. It'll be a fun thing as well.
So going back then to the meeting that's happening on Friday. So can you just explain to viewers a bit about why you think it's so important that these public meetings are held in the first place?
The public must have a chance to question the Trust. The public must have confidence in the Portsmouth Hospital Trust, in our local hospital, because there is a danger that if older people in particular are told consistently, don't go to the emergency department, don't go see your GP, they will stay at home and become very ill.
And is it an open meeting? Can anyone attend?
Yes, it's an open meeting. It's in Thorngate Hall's music room. It starts officially at 10:30. The doors are open from about 10. You can come at 10 o'clock, get a free cup of coffee, courtesy of Gosport Older Persons Forum. There might even be a biscuit thrown in. And also the guy from the CCG is there talking about what's happening with the GPs in Gosport in particular.
So if people want to come along, they have to come at 10 o'clock to 10:30. And how long does it go on for roughly?
About 12:30. 12:30 will be finished.
Great. Well, thank you so much for coming in, Suzanne. It was really great to talk to you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.